Convo. Convo. MVO. VO. O. Again. O. VO. I lost track of that. You are welcome to the Convo. Thank you so much for joining us. It's another episode today, and if you missed us, we missed you.
Yes.
But if you didn't miss us,
We still miss you.
Okay.
Yes.
We still miss you. My name is Tabitha Williams, and I have my ladies in the house, so we are here for you today. And I have I have two gentle version of let me stop it there.
Don't go there.
No, I'm not going there. Okay. And we also have Debbie in the house.
Yeah.
Give us more than
I was going to say nice to meet you.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you to all our viewers. We saw your comments the last time, and it was
yes,
wow.
It was.
So want to see more of this moment and this section. So thank you once again.
Aww.
And a big congratulations to the winners of the advert free slots. We say congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. And still, should I say, in the spraying mode, in the gift mode, we have a special gift for two people, two viewers at the end of today's episode. So if you want to be one of the winners, stay tuned, watch till the end. And I can tell you it's going to be a lovely ride today, because what we have today to discuss is something that is relatable. It pertains to everybody. I'm sure that we all have had a share of it, or someone listening to this show today as, should I say, is an act, has perpetrated this act before. It's not a criminal act, but it's not immoral. That's not the word, but it's something that is just not right. It's more like a decadence in the society that it's worth discussing. And you know our usual way, roaming on the street of social media, we came across this post by someone on Facebook where she was ranting about an act perpetrated by an artisan, and in this case, a welder against her. So the quick story is that she was gifted a caravan or a container. You know, this metal container that you can set up as a shop, used for something. So she was gifted a caravan. It was sent to her from outside the country. And when it came in, there was no place to place it. She wanted to sell it. So, there's this welder that works for me. Okay, let me put it in your shop and you get a buyer for it. That's according to the story, that was the agreement between them. And she placed it with the welder and calling the welder, have you found the buyer? No, I've not found the buyer. And sometimes I'm in between. The welder had to change shop, move to location, and he informed the woman, I'm moving location. No, I have to move with your caravan. And I think it's better I move with your caravan, according to the story, because where I'm moving to is a better location. I will get a seller, quicker, faster. And the woman agreed, go ahead. And this welder moved, but the woman did not know the new location. She gets. So now this is where the story gets interesting. Few weeks later, the woman reached out to the welder. Oh, have you found the buyer? I found someone that wanted to buy it, but we are still talking on the price. And that died down. But luckily for the woman, two of her friends came visiting, and while discussing, the topic of a caravan came up. And then the woman remembered, I have a caravan with a welder. Let me call him. One of my friends needs the caravan. I will have to sell it. That's an opportunity to sell it, you get? Yes. And on calling the welder said, ma, I've not sold it. That story started, the usual. And from there, back and forth. At a point, the welder stopped picking his call.
Wow.
He stopped picking calls. And so the woman suspected foul play. And what she did was that she spoke with a brother who also knew the story of the caravan. And this woman, being a big woman, let me not mention her name on the streets of social media, on Facebook, she has a bodyguard. So with a bodyguard and the brother who is I mean also well known, they located the welder. She didn't know the new shop. And so the tactics they used was having the bodyguard call the welder as a new customer. And I don't want to say unfortunately for the welder, he described the shop and he fell into the trap. And they beat him. At first they beat him blue black, not blue black really, but they beat him. And while interrogating him, he has sold the caravan. Really? And he don't chop the money. He don't chop the money.
Nigeria,
what do you mean in this Nigeria? This is the situation of the country is happening.
Without informing.
And he had to pour out the money, like bring it back. They had to like make him sign an undertaking, and he paid half of the money the next day. Wow. So now, okay, I think let me just stop the story there, because there's an extension to that story, but we are not dwelling on that today. What we are dwelling on is artisans and their. I don't even know, and I don't even know the English to call it.
It's a uniform art.
Because they all do it.
You were saying the story, a lot of things were coming to my head. I've had experiences.
Okay, before you go to your experiences, just hold on. So I just want us to have a target. What we want to talk about today then will be like, why do people do this? Why do people do this? Then also we could talk about why do people betray those who treat them well? Because in this instance, this story, the woman, she in spilling out, she was spilling out bitterness. I was like, I treated this man well. This is a welder that comes to my house. I feed him. When he asks me for money, I pay his children's school fee. I treat him well. So why would he do this to me? And we have instances like that where you treat artisans well, and they end up doing rubbish.
It's common.
And then also, what gives them the impression that they can eat their cake and have it? Why would you do something wrong and feel you can just go away with it? And is there a lasting solution? Because these things happen. It happens a lot. So Debbie, I think, okay, maybe now after saying this, I can give you the chance to say your story, the story that you experienced, that you have about this.
You see, these artisans, I don't know if maybe during their training season, they do learn this.
Maybe a betrayal
program.
Oh, I don't know.
Crash course
on betrayal.
Because it has happened severally, and it's very common with, I'm sorry to say, furnitures. I don't know. It's very common.
Furniture makers, yeah.
It has happened to me. It has happened to my younger brother.
Imagine.
People around me, and I'm very sure there was a time I was also browsing online. I was seeing people mentioning furnitures. So that was why I said it's common to furnitures.
Furniture makers.
My first experience, the guy, I was like, oh, I wanted to do a cupboard.
Okay.
When we spoke, he was so loyal. And I saw another guy on the street, but with his work, I know that he would be very busy. So I saw another person. Let me give this person another chance. So I gave him the work. He promised 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, he was nowhere to be found.
Okay.
Imagine. It like 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months.
Wow.
At a point, and for me, my personality, I really hate confrontation.
I know you now. You're the gentle one.
This guy, like, he called out another attitude I never knew that I had.
Let me say, I think when we were having this,
you confront them.
Yes, like they will call out your inner demon.
I almost cried. It was paining me. I went to his house with my younger brother. We wanted to do we'll call police. This guy, we went to his house very early in the morning, like around 5:30. So that even if we would try to run away, we'll meet him 5:30
a.m. Imagine.
His neighbor said, we have not seen him for a while now.
Wow.
But after chasing and
back and forth,
we got the job, but it wasn't what you wanted. So this issue is it's common. I could remember my younger brother as well. Recently, it was another furniture also. The one I mentioned happened furniture in another state. This one I want to mention is another state. Has money. It's another state. This one we had to also pressurize. Oh, we are bringing policeman. We are doing this before the guy actually delivered. And it's an heartbreaking issue for your customers. Because being an artisan, you want people to patronize you. But when people now bring their money, that, okay, do this for me. Maybe you are a fashion designer. So this for me. You collected the money, right?
Yes.
Now to deliver.
To deliver is the issue.
So what is actually wrong?
Wrong. Gbemi, do you have a story to share?
I actually have a story to share. Just like what
Interesting.
You know, I've had an experience, not me, but with a friend.
Okay.
He was telling me about his story that there was a time he had to give this furniture. You were talking about furniture.
Furniture makers.
It's so common.
Furniture too.
Very,
Yes,
very common.
carpenters.
Come on. He gave this person close to like 100 or 150 to I think it's cupboard too, and to do a normal mini center table, and for like 2-3 months, I'm not sure he has even gotten what he paid for.
Till
now.
And he called and called and called and called. His number wasn't going through.
Okay,
wasn't going through.
What is the problem?
So I don't know.
I really cannot say. Well, I think at this point, if you are watching, please, would love to hear your comments. Drop your comments. You have something like this relatable, share with us. Or if you're an artisan, I'm sorry we are using carpenters, but maybe these are the stories we have. My own to carpenters. I have one with what's it called, an electrician, but more of carpenters. Okay. So, but it's not as if we are backlashing carpenters. We are not speaking ill of them. So if you're an artisan as well, you are a carpenter, whatever your job, and you want to defend yourself, please, let's hear it in the comment section. We'd like to hear.
I would love to read
so
it.
now let me tell my story, and this one will actually shock you. This happened to my mom. We were moving from a rented apartment to our own house. I was in secondary school then. We are moving to our own house. And my mom was like, moving into our own house, I would love us to move in with our own chairs. Chairs and tables in the living room. And, paid in full to this man, carpenter too, furniture maker. And do you know that 2 years after the payment, my mom was yet to get the job. We were yet to get the job. And someone gave her a tactics. Said, if you keep going to this man's shop, he won't answer you. You won't get what you want. He has spent the money, and the money is not coming back. And the job may not come out. If you like threatening from morning till night. Because that's what she was doing. She was going there, threatening this person. My mom said that the man said, this money will not come out. Your job will not come out. This is what you will do. Monitor this man, or have someone in his environment monitor him. Once you see him making a new set of chairs and it looks like something you will like, don't tell him, don't call him, just find a car, a vehicle, all this Capstar or big cars that carries load, and go and carry the furniture. And that's what we did. The chair in our living room, in my parents' living room right now, that's not what they paid for. I'm serious.
And you know that these people insist on getting full payment.
Yes.
It happened, the story I said earlier, it happened like that. But this man didn't put it in a way that he wanted the full payment. He said, "Oh, okay, you gave me a particular money for this. Okay, aren't you doing more? Okay, I see that you still need this. Okay, and seeing that the man needs it truly, so he now gave him more money to go ahead to do this.
Wow.
And up to tomorrow, he actually told me that was it not yesterday he called me or the day before yesterday? He said that he would be going to that man's house to beat him up.
Please don't beat him up. Okay.
Imagine, is this what they really want?
But okay, now this now brings the question. I'm sorry, this brings the question, like, what can we do? What can we do? Because are we going to relate skill work? Yeah, because this is skill. Yeah. Relate skill. No, are we going to relate it to illiteracy? Yes, because I've heard it. One of the comments here talks about like, it's because they are illiterate and they don't have work ethics.
I don't want to believe that's the point.
So could it really be like maybe they don't have work ethics? I don't know. They have no moral value. They didn't learn about customer appreciation, customer skills, relation skills.
You really don't need to learn all those things to know that you need more customers. And the best way to get more customers is to treat the one that you have right now
so that the person can come back or refer you.
In fact, for me, I'm very good at referring people. If you like, I've patronized you and you treated me well, I don't know, it's just normal for me because I know that you are working and I feel the pain, you know, as an entrepreneur. You are doing things. I have someone that is doing it. But if you treated me bad, you
can't expect me to come back.
To go to a special school to you. They don't need to teach you that do this to get more custom.
Seriously. And okay, please go on.
I think you know, for every skills, there's always a body like NUT.
Do we have an artisan association? There's an artisan association. Yes, so what exactly are they doing to curb these excesses?
They do, like
that's what I wanted to say.
You have different, like now we have a number of people that are into this profession.
I think I remember Bricklayers Association. I've seen that before.
Yes. We have hairdressers like this. What's it called? Those that are that do make hair. Yes. We have them too. We have shoemakers. We have them like that, and I don't think they teach them these things. I don't think so.
So maybe we should be talking to them. So I think Tailors Association, it's personal, Bricklayers Association, Carpenters Association, Electrician Associations. They should sit up.
I want to believe they do talk about.
They do talk about,
but the angle I even wanted to come in with is that, you know, if maybe we have a tailor or a carpenter that didn't do well, we can always go there to report them. Because the fact that you can't report them to anyone, it's making them feeling
that makes me I want to say this. There was a time I took one of my shoes to a shoemaker, and then I saw on the wall they have their law. I don't know, their law abiding. I don't know whatever those rules are. I saw it there that if this man doesn't give you what you ordered in so number of days, kindly report such person to this number.
Wow. I think that's a good one. We should start looking out for those associations.
These people really, you know, they want the best for these people. But I just think this thing is personal. They are not bringing out that attribute in them. I think they are. I don't know. Maybe they don't. They're having this trust.
There's a trust issue. Mistrust, distrust. I don't know the English to use. They are like miscreancies. They act any. I don't even know. It's like it's criminal activities. There's no other way around it. And I think this also, that's another story for the day though. This also extends to agents. House agents. House agents. But that is another story for another day. And I'm serious. I have some of our viewers that are really clamoring for us to talk about house agents. But that's not the topic for today. But they are in this category because to me they are artisans. They are in these categories and they have a lot they need to work on. And I think they have an association as well. And we have photographers, we have videographers. We have them wedding photographers and videographers that they will come to your events, you pay them, they will they will record and 2 years after you haven't gotten what you paid for. You don't have pictures to show. You don't have videos to show. Yes, it's happening.
And it's not as if they didn't get their full payment.
They got their full payment. Let me give an instance. There was a wedding. There was a wedding. I didn't go to the wedding. I'm so sorry. I didn't go to the wedding, but those that went to the wedding, the person that is supposed the musician band, he was paid in full. He was paid in full before the wedding. I really don't want he came late to the wedding.
Jeez. He came late.
Yes, the reception started. No, this one eventually came. The reception had started before he showed up with his band.
This is serious.
Yes, the reception had started and he had been paid. Shebi, that one too is only Showo.
Did something happen?
We call that. Did something happen?
I don't even know. The couple,
You must have had
the ones that the wedding concerns, they are danced in before the wedding band showed up.
But
They
I wouldn't
danced
say
in.
that-
Let me explain. No, they danced in with music played from phone.
But then, this thing is weakening me. Like,
I don't. You get.
Wait,
and the music band had been paid in full.
But wait, do you think that was done
on purpose.
on purpose?
Something would have
What
happened.
could have caused it?
Something must have caused that. Something must have caused that. I really don't want to guess what.
But
might
what would have
happened, but
caused
something
it?
must have.
What?
Because
Should you be leaving your residence exactly that day when you know that you are the band singing for a wedding? You should have left since yesterday.
Exactly.
So even if anything would have happened, it would have happened a day before.
A day before, not on that day.
So it's still the same thing we are talking about: loyalty,
I really
being
don't know.
accountable,
Being accountable,
responsible,
being responsible, seeing customer as king,
respecting people,
respecting your customers.
Okay, wait.
And prospective
I want to ask you
customers.
a question. Can we call both drivers artisans? Can we, classify them into?
I don't know.
Because-
Okay, really? Do we
Yes.
call them artisans? Well, driving is a skill. I'm at loss here.
I don't know too. I'm not.
Oh my, this is cracking me up, really.
Start a trip even before they pick you up.
Yes, now. Or those that will come and they will start bargaining. They will say, we'll do this thing offline.
Imagine.
And if you don't agree,
annoying.
they will go.
You know, we were talking about bodies.
Mhm.
You know, both drivers, they have bodies that if they misbehave, you can report them.
I mean,
now
you
they are
damn-
taking you away from the app.
Yeah, I saw.
So
Yes,
how
now
do
they
you
will take you away
complain?
from the app.
Sorry to cut you off. I saw a post on Instagram. This one of them, an actress, Adunia Ade, she posted something that she had to tell a boat driver. There's this new InDrive to deliver a package for her, and so the man didn't deliver the package.
The package.
So he took the package along.
He took the
He took
package
it
away.
Yes, he took it away.
Maybe
And
he
then
forgot.
they didn't have a customer service line to call. They don't have. So I read some comments under a comment that truly they don't have a customer service number.
Matter what.
What do you say to that? Truly, what do you say to
Okay.
that?
Well, in that instance, I really don't know. Maybe you should just involve the police. Because there is
I really
nobody
don't
to report to take it up.
Yeah, I saw it and
Then
I
you
was
report
like,
to the police.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would such this body? Why wouldn't they?
Why would they have a customer
customer
care body
I
or
don't
line?
understand.
Or see, I really don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to go there.
But she sounded frustrated. Like she sounded that she was frustrated. Like,
Well-
why would this sort of thing have a customer service line that you can call and report?
It's
And I read so many comments on that underneath that
It is true.
Yeah, and it is true.
Wow, that's a lot.
that's really a lot. That's really a lot. So I think okay, we are talking about what can be done. And I think we've mentioned the
Maybe bodies.
reporting to the bodies.
Look into it.
And actually, I didn't know there are bodies guiding artisans.
there are.
So I think people should start looking into, reaching out to their
bodies,
bodies, the organization, and report them. And I think we should also look into, another thing we can look into is, instead of paying in full for a service that is yet to be rendered, why not pay part payments? Why not do part payments?
Mind you, some people would say no, that they wouldn't want 50%. They will tell you 70%. Like me, I'm into event coordinate. I request for a 70 or 80% before I take any job.
That's still a part payment. It's just
That's
that
a part payment.
it's still not. It's not full payment.
50%
Or
or 100 or 200%. Whosoever will not do your work, will not do it.
But I don't do that because she's talking as an event decorator, an event coordinator.
planner.
I am an editor.
Okay.
No, I edit books again, and I have clients, and I don't disappoint. If there's going to be an extension
You would
for one
communicate.
reason or the other, I would communicate.
Yeah.
Many people don't know how to do that, and you can't know who I am until maybe
You
one
are
or two
sure.
things.
I'll show you my true colors.
So that is it about people. There's really no about. Something came to my mind again.
Care to share?
I was thinking about maybe all artisans, their work, everything about them is digitalized in such a way that before I can give you work, I will have to read ratings or reviews about you. Maybe at that point, they will be more serious about their digital image.
Well, that's a good one.
They will know that, oh, this customer will go and drop bad
comment about me,
bad review about me. Maybe that way they will start curbing those bad behaviors. Things happens we may not plan for, but they will learn how to treat people well.
Right. Well, for that to happen, I think that brings me back to the feedback someone gave about most of these artisans are illiterates, or they are. I'm not saying it as an insult.
Okay.
Some of them, or most of them, they are not well educated. Maybe that's the English I should use. Okay. They are not well educated. And now you are talking about a digital platform. I mean, how do you introduce that to them? All of them, even both drivers. I mean, some of them, they don't use those platforms. They just register. They get the ride and they go offline.
But then I really don't know what to say, because it is not in Nigeria alone that we have these artisans. Other countries
every country is out there
doing well. So how are they doing?
And you will be surprised that these people, you will be surprised that these people, they go outside the country. If they find a way, and they will still cope, and they will do well.
So what are we now saying? It's a Nigerian issue.
I think we are coming back to the system. Oh my God. I think another thing that can help is good referral.
Yeah.
Yes, but we are talking about people that we can't refer.
I will refer people I
can vouch for.
A few.
I know, but you don't have to. I can't refer you. I can't refer to you a bad, a bad
someone that has treated you badly.
That can treat. Of course, that's true. And that will make me go back. That has done you, and that will make me go back to the agent. No, my family just changed houses, and man, it was like 2-3 weeks of agent battles. No, don't let me even go to those months. 2-3 weeks of agent battles. Three agents on one house. The main agent is is not an agent. That man is just bearing an agent. I'm sorry to say.
Everybody is
the issue with the house we eventually took. It was the middle agents that resolved it. So why wouldn't I refer such person? Meanwhile, the main agent, he called himself the principal agent, the one in charge of the house. I can never refer him. I don't know if you get my point. I can never refer him, and he's the principal agent in charge of the house. The middle agent that collected little or less amount, like he collected peanuts, was the one that resolved the issue.
Can you see?
And he kept coming back to see, oh, is the house okay? Are you doing well?
It's attitude.
Why wouldn't I refer such person? So I think referral in this instance is a good one.
Yes.
So, and it will help. It will help to push out or to the bad ones. It will help to reduce the bad ones.
I think one way we can eliminate this. We can't eliminate it, but we can only reduce it. Is by getting a ready-made work from them. We have most times when you get to see these carpenters, carpenters, you see that in front of their shop. Sometimes you see that, oh, they have made something like that. You can walk up to them and
just buy.
Maybe that will save us.
That's another one as well. But are you all products can be ready made. That's another thing. But that's a good start. Let me
but some ready made
too. Wait, we are talking about carpenters. What about fashion designers? What do you think about them? Because sometimes you give them your clothes, and then you expect them to do more on that clothes, and what they present themselves to be, they are not, and they later get to spoil your clothes.
That's why, see, there's a difference between fashion designer and tailor. So when you give your clothes to a tailor, and you want the job of a fashion designer. That's wahala versus what I got. So you get the point. You get the point. So we don't have much feedback. I think the major feedback, I've read it, and that boils down to, what was that feedback? You see, artisans, you have confused me on this show today. You have really confused me. I mean, the person talked about most of these artisans, they are not well educated. They are not well educated. That maybe that could be the problem.
Things you can't trust them with your
so
money.
Maybe that could be their problem. They don't have customer relation skills. They don't have the soft skills to relate, and they don't have they don't have financial
skills to live life.
Well, everybody needs a soft skill to live life.
Before education, people have been working. People have been doing work. Like,
what kind of work?
But what are people have been working, but have they been working well? Have they been working right?
Or what I still believe that attitude is everything. If you have the right attitude, you'll be able to treat your customers well.
The right attitude, you say?
Attitude is not something that we learn in school. It is something we learn in the society.
As we grow.
Treat people well. One of the ways you can treat people well is when they bring work to you. Time deadline, stick to it. Do it well. Something happened, communicate.
Exactly.
We are all human and we can understand.
Yes.
Just going ghosting your customers as if they can't do anything. It's so
I think these artisans bodies, they need to bring them they need to come together to create like a workshop so they can teach them on relationship ethics. You understand?
Customer ethics.
Yes.
They really need to
teach them on what to do and what not to do, because most of them lack this knowledge.
Yeah, they lack. Yes, they do. And another reason why maybe these bodies, because I've dealt with artisans that don't belong to bodies, and some of them they talk about they refuse to belong to the body because these bodies, they are collecting dues. And some of I have fashion designers that's like, I don't want to join the association. They are just collecting dues up and down, and they are not adding anything to those that are members of the body. So this association should do more than just collecting dues. They should organize workshop. They should build their members. That would go a long way. And then maybe this digital app can then come in. If it's coming from an organized body, the members will buy into it. They will teach them.
Even if they don't know how to, operate.
You get
business ideas.
Well, of course, that's what we are here for. We are here to help them unlearn and relearn. That's it. So thank you so much. We hope that it's been another round of interesting, enlightening discourse on the show today. So thank you again. We want to appreciate our first two viewers. I'm very sure that the first two viewers, they know themselves already. So if you are one of our, or if you are one of our first two viewers today, if you are yet to subscribe to Dynamic Smile TV, subscribe. I believe that you've subscribed already.
Please
all you are, like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Yes.
So if you are one of the first two viewers for today, all we need you to do is to screenshot, what's it called? Screenshot your screen. Yes, screenshot your screen as you are watching. I want to believe you are still watching, because you must for you to be able to hear this part of the show. So the first two person on the show today, screenshots, and please send that screenshot to 08162486761. I'll take that again. The first two viewers for today, screenshot and send that screenshot to 08162486761 and win a Convo special gift.
Wow.
Yes. All right, that is it on the show today. Thank you so much. We appreciate all our viewers out there. Don't forget to drop your comments. Don't forget at all to drop your comments if you have something relatable to what we have discussed today. Even if you are not watching now and you are going to watch later, please drop your comments.
As usual, there are some set of special people in our midst.
Yes, so
really
in our midst.
And these are our partners.
Yes.
Without you,
we are not, you know.
So thank you, our partners. We love you and we continue loving you.
Thank you.
And we would like to tell you to subscribe to Dynamic Smile TV and partner with us.
Yes, we need your partnership.
We need you to partner with
yes,
us.
and we need you to sponsor us as well.
So
So until next time, bye-bye.
Have you been yearning to take your event to the next level? Then come with me to discover unparalleled multimedia solutions with Dynamic Smile Media Creations. Yes, for your live streaming, corporate and commercial video production, premiere broadcast, product video production, documentary, graphic designs, web designs, audio production, film production, and we also train you for the aforementioned. All you need to know, we've got experienced crystal clear capture with our cutting-edge gadgets such as live digital mixer, high quality cameras, gimbals, drones, etc. What are you waiting for? Contact us today via 0814-029-4960 or 0815-327-4454. Email dynamicsmilemedia@gmail.com. You can also follow us on our social media platforms at Dynamic Smile Media. Don't wait any longer. Elevate your brand with Dynamic Smile Media today, where quality meets innovation.